Today we're going to look at the dynamic balance differences between professionals and amateurs. Now if you struggle with early extension in your swing, this video just might help you out. All right, so what we're looking at here is a pressure trace from the Swing Catalyst 3D motion plate. And we've pulled that off the Swing Catalyst software, and we've also paired it with a Gears avatar. And this is our professional golfer, one of the best swings in professional golf. And we've placed the golfer, so you're seeing the golfer from behind, obviously, and we placed a pane of glass along this golfer's rear end. So you'll be able to see when he's actually pressuring that pane of glass with his rear end, keeping his tush line, so to speak. So what we really want to look at and pay special note to is the pressure under his left heel. And you're going to see as he swings the club back, that pressure decreases. He is dynamically moving pressure out of his left heel as he presses that right hip against that pane of glass. Now, what this does for you in the golf swing and for this golfer is it allows him some place to send that pressure when he's loading the club and ramping up club head speed. And he sends it back into the left heel at the exact same time you see him start to pressure that piece of glass with that left hip. This is a textbook case of a golfer keeping his tush line, not early extending, not humping it. And it's because of his dynamic balance throughout the golf swing, unloading that left heel and then boom, throwing that pressure in that left foot right back towards that left heel. Now let's take a look at the other side of this coin. All right, so with our amateur golfer, we're going to see some really key fundamental differences. And again, take special note to this left heel. On the backswing, this golfer is actually going to increase his pressure into the left heel and into both heels, and you can see him pressure that pane of glass with his right hip. Now, since we don't want to try to hold any positions, we don't want to try to hold any pressure in the golf swing, he now only has one place to move to, and that's to really rock forward. He's on his seesaw now. He's going to rock forward, send all that pressure out to both toe boxes, and we kind of affectionately call this the Minotaur look, where he's out there, really out there on his hooves, and he's got no other place for that pressure to go. He's trying to ramp up speed. He's trying to rotate, but this move, this thrust with the pelvis towards the golf ball led by his pressure, so it's preceded by his pressure really early on in the takeaway. He really sets himself up for no other place to move, and he thrusts towards the golf ball. He comes off that tush line 4 inches in this swing, and it's going to inhibit, if we learn from Sean's video, that first video that you saw, it's going to really inhibit his rotation. It's going to raise the handle, making the club face and path much more difficult to control, and you're going to get a really nasty array of bad shots from this move. Thank you for watching. I look forward to talking to you again on the next one.